Insulin resistance, which according to recent research affects as many as 88% of Americans. And this could be undermining your weight and health goals, but it doesn't have to. There are many strategies that we can implement, and they don't include any strict dieting or hours at the gym. Although I would like to begin by explaining again what insulin resistance is. Insulin resistance occurs when blood glucose is allowed to be continually elevated. Now, glucose triggers the release of insulin, whose job is to keep your blood sugar stable. But over time, the cells become, resistant because they can no longer hear the call of insulin, and that insulin really can't do its job anymore of keeping your blood sugar stable, which has many consequences. Now, insulin also has a very important job in energy storage, which will store any extra energy that you eat every time you eat. But when cells become insulin resistant, guess what? Not only can you more easily store fat, but it also makes it much more difficult for your cells to release the fat. Now listen, of course, a poor diet and sedentary lifestyle can be major culprits contributing to this metabolic dysfunction. But the human metabolism is far more complex, and therefore the solution to this dilemma needs to address as many angles as possible for the optimal solution. And in today's video, I want to share with you some of the best micronutrients or supplements to complement your current diet and lifestyle to propel you closer to achieving your ideal weight, but also your health goals. And most importantly, I like to say, focusing on fat loss goals. So here are the top supplements and nutrients that will support insulin sensitivity so that it can do its job and you can reach your goals. Number 1, berberine. Berberine is found in the barks, leaves, twigs, roots, and stems of some various plants. And the main effect of berberine is on the enzyme, I hope I don't butcher this, adenosine monophosphate activated protein kinase. Okay, I'm not sure, but otherwise known as AMPK. I have to work on that. Which, bottom line, what you need to know is that this is a major regulator of cellular energy, such as glucose, lipid, and protein metabolism. And of all of the supplements available, protein is considered to have one of the most profound effects on lowering blood glucose. It can also lower cholesterol, blood pressure, which is good, but you might want to think about also your medications you're taking if you're on blood pressure medications, for example, if you want to start taking berberine. Number 2, chromium. Chromium is an essential mineral which we can definitely get in our diet, but apparently its deficiency is fairly widespread as a result of our highly processed diet that is naturally going to be low in chromium, but also eating all that sugar really exacerbates the problem because it actually leads to chromium being lost in our urine. Now, chromium is important for regulating insulin in the body by helping glucose enter the cells so that we can use it for energy. Now, foods that are high in chromium naturally would be broccoli, definitely egg yolks, green beans, fish, and even grass-fed beef. Alpha-lipoic acid, which is also involved in energy metabolism. It is a water and fat soluble compound that is produced naturally in the body inside the mitochondria. It is a powerful antioxidant, and it is also found in foods including animal meat, vegetables such as spinach, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts, and rice bran. Now, alpha lipoic acid has been shown to play a valuable role in fighting off free radicals that cause damage at a cellular level throughout our bodies. And yes, of course, there is evidence that it can improve insulin resistance while lowering inflammation and oxidative stress, as it does act as an antioxidant. So this is fantastic. Number 3, and probably one of my favorites, my number 1 supplement for 25 years or more, is omega-3. Omega-3 dietary fats, they are believed to play a key role in the onset of insulin resistance. For one thing, omega-3 fatty acids have a very powerful anti-inflammatory property. And anything that reduces inflammation is also going to help reduce insulin resistance. In addition, omega-3 fatty acids have also become part of our cell membrane when you eat them, which is responsible for what goes in and out of the cell. And this has been also shown to help with insulin sensitivity because glucose can more easily get into the cell. The final result is that consuming more omega-3 fatty acids has a positive effect on your body's ability to metabolize carbohydrates. Now, the best sources are wild fish such as mackerel, sardines, and what's in season right now is sockeye salmon. But you can also find some high quality supplements with fish, or even for those of you who are vegan, there is algae and things like that that are from plants. Number 5 on the list, green tea. We should be basically IVing this, and EGCG is the active ingredient in green tea, has definitely been demonstrated to help also with insulin resistance. And in fact, in one study in Japan where people drank 6 or more cups of green tea, they were 33% likely to get type 2 diabetes than those who only drank 1 a week. And then there was another study where they followed people over 10 years, and they realized that the people that were drinking the green tea all the time had a smaller waist and lower fat levels. Now, personally, I am not a huge fan of drinking it, so I just take a supplement. But that is me. But yes, drinking it would probably still be fantastic for most people. Now, finally, listen, this is the most important thing that I want you to get away from this video today is that to any weight or health goal, it is much more complicated than just considering, exercising more, eating less. We really need to consider all the little pieces of the pie. Now, hopefully you have found this video helpful, and I would love if you would give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and please comment below and tell me how you might use any of these suggestions. And finally, if you would like to know what a personal plan could look like for you, I would love to speak with you, and there is a link in the description below to book a no-cost call. Thank you. See you at the next video.